Hey everyone, and welcome back to PX Summary Central. You know that feeling, right? That constant hum in your brain, the restless urge to check your phone, the way your focus just evaporates right when you need it most. You sit down to do something important, write that report, study for that exam, even just read a real book, and suddenly a notification pops up. An endless feed calls your name, or your mind just decides it's time to wander to absolutely anything but what you need to do. It's frustrating, isn't it? Like your brain has been hijacked, constantly craving something new, something exciting, making it almost impossible to concentrate on anything that requires sustained effort. You feel guilty, overwhelmed, and stuck in a cycle of procrastination. Well, what if I told you there's a powerful, almost revolutionary concept that can help you break free from this cycle? What if you could actually reset your brain, quiet the noise, and reclaim your ability to focus deeply on the things that truly matter? Today, we're diving deep into Dopamine Detox, a short guide to remove distractions and get your brain to do hard things by Thibaut Meurisse. And trust me, this isn't just another self-help book. This is a game changer for anyone who feels overwhelmed by the constant digital demands of our modern world. Are you ready to discover the secret to unlocking your focus and finally getting your brain to do the hard things? Because the insights in this short guide might just surprise you and completely change the way you live. Let's dive in. You're feeling it, aren't you? That restless twitch, that urge to check your phone, the way your mind flits from one thought to another without ever really landing. You try to focus on that important project, that book you really want to read, but a TikTok video, a new email, or just the sheer weight of online chatter pulls you away. You procrastinate, you feel overwhelmed, and then a wave of guilt washes over you. Does this sound familiar? If so, then you are about to discover a secret weapon, a powerful tool to reclaim your focus, overcome procrastination, and finally get your brain to do the hard things. And it's all thanks to a truly insightful book, Dopamine Detox, a short guide to remove distractions and get your brain to do hard things by Thibaut Meurisse. Think about it. We live in a world that's designed to keep us hooked. Every app, every website, every streaming service is a master of instant gratification. Our brains are constantly bombarded with notifications, endless feeds, and the promise of a quick hit of pleasure. And guess what's at the heart of all this? Dopamine. Dopamine is this incredible neurotransmitter, our brain's internal cheerleader for motivation and reward. It drives us to seek out new experiences, to learn, to achieve. But here's the catch. When we're constantly feeding our brains these easy, high dopamine activities, scrolling social media, binging Netflix, playing video games, even just mindlessly snacking on junk food, our dopamine system goes into overdrive. It's like we've become desensitized. Our brains get used to these intense, frequent dopamine surges. So what happens when you try to sit down and do something genuinely important, something that requires sustained effort and delayed gratification? It feels dull, unappealing. Your brain, craving those intense hits, just can't get excited about it. This leads to a cascade of problems. 1. Sensory overload. Your mind feels cluttered, restless, always buzzing. 2. Reduced sensitivity. Normal, truly valuable tasks feel bland because your dopamine receptors are fried. 3. Procrastination. You just can't bring yourself to start or stick with the hard things. 4. Lost goals. Your long-term ambitions gather dust because the immediate pull of fleeting pleasure is too strong. But what if there was a way to reset, to recalibrate your brain, to get your focus back on your terms, not the algorithms? That's precisely what Meurisse introduces with the revolutionary concept of the dopamine detox. No, it's not about becoming a monk or eliminating all joy from your life. It's about intentional reduction. It's about temporarily stepping away from the most stimulating, low-value activities that are hijacking your attention. The book proposes 2 powerful approaches. Number 1, the total detox, 24 to 48 hours. Imagine a full day, maybe 2, where you consciously eliminate all or most of those instant gratification triggers. No internet browse, no social media, no Netflix, no video games, no junk food, maybe even no music. Just you, your thoughts, and the real world. Scary? Maybe a little. Liberating? Absolutely. What do you think you'd discover about yourself in that time? 2. The limited detox. Longer term. This is where the magic really happens for sustainable change. You identify your biggest dopamine culprits. Maybe it's endless TikTok scrolling or always having YouTube playing in the background. And you commit to significantly reducing or eliminating just those for an extended period. Say 30 days. How would your days change if that one biggest distraction simply wasn't an option? Meurisse doesn't just present the problem, he gives you a roadmap for success. He tells you exactly how to do it. Not 1. Know your enemy and your brain. First, understand how dopamine works. When you know the mechanism, you can fight it effectively. 2. Identify your main distractions. Be brutally honest with yourself. What truly pulls you away from what matters? Write it down. Chapter 3. Build barriers. Don't rely on willpower alone. Make it harder to fall back into old habits. Delete apps. Put your phone in another room. Use website blockers. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Chapter 4. Craft a sacred morning routine. Start your day with low stimulation, high value activities. Read, meditate, plan your day, exercise. Set the tone for productivity, not reactivity. How different would your mornings be if you didn't reach for your phone first thing? Chapter 5. Embrace boredom. This is a big one. When you remove the instant gratification, your brain will naturally seek out something to do. Let it wander, let it get bored. This is where creativity, deep thought, and genuine interest in hard things can finally emerge. What have you been missing out on by constantly filling every spare moment with stimulation? 6. Replace, don't just remove. During your detox, fill the void with truly enriching, low-stimulation activities. Read that physical book. Go for a walk in nature. Have a deep conversation with a loved one. Journal your thoughts. Meditate. These activities actually restore your mental energy rather than depleting it. Chapter 7. Prioritize the hard things. Once your brain's sensitivity has reset, those challenging tasks won't seem so daunting. Schedule your most important, demanding work for your peak energy times. You'll be amazed at your newfound ability to focus and execute. Chapter 8. Practice self-awareness and compassion. This isn't about perfection. It's a journey. You'll slip up, and that's okay. The key is to recognize it, learn from it, and get back on track. Dopamine Detox isn't just a book. It's an invitation to reclaim your attention, to quiet the noise, and to empower your brain to do the truly important work that leads to a fulfilling, goal-driven life. Imagine the projects you could complete, the skills you could learn, the dreams you could achieve, if only you had that laser focus. So I have a challenge for you. Are you tired of feeling scattered? Are you ready to stop procrastinating and start living with intention? Then pick up this book. Try a dopamine detox, even just for a day. What do you have to lose besides your distractions? And what do you have to gain? A mind that's finally working for you, not against you. It's time to take control of your brain. Your future self will thank you. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it really that simple? Can I actually change years of ingrained habits in a few days or weeks? And that's a perfectly valid question. The truth is, dopamine detox isn't a magic bullet that will instantly solve all your problems. But what it does offer is a powerful starting point, a blueprint for taking back control. It's important to acknowledge that the concept of dopamine detox has generated some discussion, particularly around the precise scientific terminology. Some experts clarify that you can't truly detox dopamine from your brain, as it's a naturally occurring and essential neurotransmitter. The aim, as originally proposed by Dr. Cameron Seppa, whose work inspired the broader dopamine fast movement, and as interpreted by Meurisse, isn't to deplete dopamine. Instead, it's about reducing the overstimulation that bombards our reward system, leading to a diminished capacity for focus and a constant craving for easy, high-intensity stimuli. So, while the term might be a simplification, the benefits of the practice are what truly matter. What people experience when they intentionally step away from constant digital inputs, from endless scrolling and instant gratification, is profound. Number 1, increased mental clarity. The fog starts to lift. Your mind feels less cluttered, less restless. 2. Reduced impulsivity. You're less likely to jump at every notification or immediately open another distracting tab. Number 3. Greater appreciation for simple pleasures. Suddenly, that quiet walk, that good book, or a meaningful conversation feels genuinely rewarding again. The world's natural stimuli regain their luster. Chapter 4. Enhanced self-awareness. You become more attuned to your triggers, to why you reach for your phone or seek out a distraction. This insight is incredibly empowering. And 5. Boosted productivity on hard things. With a calmer, more focused mind, those challenging tasks that once felt insurmountable become more manageable. You can sustain effort, dive deeper, and achieve more. Dopamine Detox by Thibaut Meurisse is a testament to the idea that by intentionally choosing discomfort and simplicity for a period, you can ultimately achieve greater satisfaction and effectiveness in your life. It's a call to action, a reminder that your attention is your most valuable currency, and it's time to invest it wisely. So, are you willing to give it a try? What's one high dopamine activity you're willing to step away from, even for a day? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've already tried a dopamine detox, what was your experience? Share your insights, because together we can reclaim our focus and build lives of deeper meaning and accomplishment. Beyond the initial detox period, Meurisse stresses that the real power of this approach lies in integrating its principles into your daily life. It's not just about a temporary break, it's about building a sustainable framework for focus and intentional living. Integrating the principles for lasting change. Think of the dopamine detox as a reset button, but the ultimate goal is to rewire your brain for long-term effectiveness. This involves, number 1, mindful consumption. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, ask yourself, is this activity serving my goals? Is it adding value to my life, or just filling a void? This shift in perspective is crucial. You don't have to eliminate all digital entertainment, but you can become a more conscious consumer of it. 2. Structured breaks. Rather than reactive doom scrolling during breaks, schedule intentional, low-stimulation activities. Step outside, stretch, have a glass of water, or simply close your eyes for a few minutes. These genuine breaks refresh your mind, unlike the stimulating ones that often leave you feeling more drained. Chapter 3. Creating a no-go zone. Designate specific times or places as distraction-free zones. Perhaps your bedroom is a phone-free sanctuary, or your first hour of work is dedicated entirely to deep, focused tasks without email or social media checks. Chapter 4. Tracking your progress. Like any good habit, awareness is key. Notice how much more focused you feel, how much less time you spend procrastinating, and how much closer you get to your goals. This positive feedback loop will motivate you to continue. 5. Embracing discomfort. The initial phase of a detox can be uncomfortable. Your brain, accustomed to constant stimulation, might protest, but Meurisse encourages you to lean into this discomfort. It's a sign that your brain is adapting and resetting. This mental fortitude is a muscle you strengthen through practice. The domino effect of focused living. What many readers discover, and what Meurisse highlights, is the domino effect of regaining focus. When you conquer procrastination and can consistently tackle hard things, number 1, your self-confidence soars. You start to believe in your ability to achieve significant goals. 2, you gain more time. By being efficient and focused, tasks that once dragged on are completed faster, freeing up time for what truly matters to you. Chapter 3. Your mental health improves. The constant anxiety from feeling overwhelmed by distractions lessens, replaced by a sense of calm control. Chapter 4. Your relationships deepen. With less time spent glued to screens, you have more presence and energy for genuine connection with others. Dopamine Detox is more than just a self-help book. It's an invitation to self-mastery in a world that constantly vies for your attention. It empowers you to be the architect of your focus, rather than a passenger on the relentless current of digital distraction. So, are you ready to stop letting your brain be hijacked by instant gratification? Are you prepared to take the necessary steps to reclaim your mental clarity and finally tackle those hard things that have been waiting for your focused attention? The tools are simple, but the results can be life-changing. The true brilliance of Thibaut Meurisse's Dopamine Detox isn't just in the practical steps, but in the deeper philosophy it encourages. It's a powerful argument for intentional living in an age of default distraction. It forces us to confront a critical question. Are we truly in control of our own attention, or are we simply reacting to the endless stimuli thrown our way? Beyond productivity, the gift of presence. While the book undeniably offers a pathway to increased productivity and tackling difficult tasks, its impact extends far beyond the realm of work and achievement. The Dopamine Detox ultimately gives you something far more precious: presence. When your brain isn't constantly craving the next hit of digital stimulation, you become more present in your own life. You notice the nuances of a conversation, the beauty of a sunset, the simple joy of a home-cooked meal. This heightened awareness can lead to, number one, deeper connections. With less digital noise, you have more mental bandwidth for genuine human interaction. Your relationships can flourish because you're truly there for them. Chapter 2. Enhanced creativity. When your mind isn't constantly fed prepackaged content, it's forced to generate its own ideas. Boredom, in this context, becomes a fertile ground for innovation and original thought. 3. Greater enjoyment of life. The subtle pleasures that the overstimulated brain often dismisses become sources of genuine contentment. Life feels richer, more vibrant, and less like a constant pursuit of the next fleeting thrill. Chapter 4. Reduced anxiety and stress. The relentless pressure to keep up, to respond instantly, to consume everything. All these drivers of modern anxiety begin to dissipate when you consciously step away from the digital treadmill. A personal revolution. Dopamine Detox is, at its heart, an invitation to a personal revolution. It's about choosing freedom over addiction, focus over fragmentation, and meaning over fleeting stimulation. It reminds us that while technology offers incredible advantages, it also carries the potential to subtly erode our capacity for deep work, genuine connection, and even profound happiness. By embracing the principles outlined by Meurisse, you're not just improving your ability to focus, you're cultivating a more resilient, intentional, and ultimately more fulfilling life. You're taking back control of your most valuable asset, your attention. So, as you reflect on the constant pull of the digital world, consider this. What kind of relationship do you want to have with your own mind? Do you want to be its master, directing its incredible power towards your most cherished goals? Or its servant, perpetually seeking the next dose of fleeting pleasure? The choice and the detox is yours. Ultimately, Dopamine Detox, a short guide to remove distractions and get your brain to do hard things, isn't about eliminating joy. It's about recalibrating joy. It's about shifting your reward system from cheap, fleeting hits to the deeper, more sustained satisfaction that comes from focused effort, meaningful accomplishments, and genuine human connection. The practical takeaway. Thibaut Meurisse's message boils down to a clear, actionable principle. Consciously reduce your exposure to easy, high dopamine activities to increase your brain's sensitivity to the rewards of hard, meaningful work. Think of it like this. If you constantly feast on sugary desserts, plain fruit starts to taste bland. But if you cut out the sugar for a while, that same fruit becomes incredibly sweet and satisfying. Your brain works similarly. By depriving it of constant, intense external stimulation, you allow its natural reward system to reset. This makes tasks that require focus, patience, and effort, the hard things, feel less daunting and more achievable. Your call to action. The book is concise, which means it's designed for immediate implementation. You don't need to spend weeks reading it. Instead, you can grasp its core principles quickly and start experimenting. Consider this. Number 1. Identify your biggest dopamine culprits. What are the 2 to 3 activities you habitually turn to for instant gratification that derail your focus? 2. Plan a mini detox. Can you commit to 24 hours without these activities? Or perhaps 1 hour every morning before you check your phone? Chapter 3. Replace, don't just remove. What low stimulation, high value activities can you do instead? Read, walk, meditate, journal, or engage in a creative pursuit. The power of the dopamine detox lies not just in understanding the concept, but in applying it consistently. It's a tool for anyone feeling overwhelmed by distraction, struggling with procrastination, or simply wanting to reclaim their focus and personal agency in an increasingly stimulating world. So, are you ready to take control of your attention and get your brain to work for you? So, there you have it. Dopamine Detox, a short guide to remove distractions and get your brain to do hard things, isn't just a book. It's a powerful invitation, an invitation to step off the hamster wheel of constant stimulation, to reclaim your most precious resource, your attention, and to rediscover the profound satisfaction that comes from focused effort and genuine accomplishment. We live in a world that's constantly trying to pull us in a million different directions to grab our focus for just one more second. But as Thibaut Meurisse so brilliantly shows, you can choose a different path. You can reset your brain, lower its craving for instant hits, and direct its incredible power towards what truly matters to you. Imagine the projects you could complete, the skills you could master, the peace of mind you could achieve just by taking back control of your attention. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, distracted, or just plain stuck when it comes to tackling your goals, then this book offers a clear, actionable roadmap. It's not about deprivation, it's about liberation. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried a digital detox or a dopamine fast? What were your experiences? Or, if you're planning to try one after watching this, what's the first hard thing you're excited to finally tackle? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If you found this summary helpful and you're ready to unlock more powerful insights from incredible books, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to PX Summary Central. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next deep dive. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, your focus is your power. Use it wisely. See you in the next summary.